Hey, how you doing? Welcome to Godfather Barbecue and Italian. So listen, spring's here. We often do a couple times a week, like a mixed bag barbecue. So today I've got some St. Louis ribs. They're already wrapped in butcher paper. Look at that, nice. Um, they've been going since noontime. But what I wanted to catch for you real quick, I'm going to try to make this a real quick video. Save us some time. Instead of brisket, brisket's too big for just us. There's five of us left in the house. Me, my wife, and three of the six boys are still here. Three of six, and we did. I'm doing a smoked hot and fast chuck roast. Okay, so you've heard it referred probably as poor man's brisket and whatnot, and guess nowadays it really is because meat's brutal. But I just wanted to catch up real quick and make something out of this because as I went through it and I already had it on the green egg, I'm like, I should have caught it, but we really missed nothing. So I can put this together for you, okay? I got myself a prime brisket, about 4 pounds. Choice is fine. They're both well marbled. Salt, pepper, garlic. That's it, Texas style, okay? If you don't have SPG mix, make it yourself. Coarse salt, coarse black pepper, and some granulated garlic. If you don't have garlic, that's okay. Salt and pepper's fine. That's how they do it in Texas, okay? So put it on. We roll at 300. Hit the stall, which is usually between 160 and 175 in a chuck roast. It's very similar to brisket. This is going to come out between a brisket and a steak as far as the texture and the taste goes. They're incredible, okay? And we're foil boated, okay? So all you do is let it hit the stall, get yourself aluminum foil, foil boat it in like you did. That happened at about 3 hours ish. This whole cook's gonna be 5-6 hours max, hot and fast. Okay, but I want you to take a look at what this looks like. I've been spritzing it once in a while after about an hour after boating it. You really want to make sure your bark is set, but that is beautiful. I mean, look at that bark. This is beautiful. Your tallow builds all around the boat, the same way as in a brisket, and it's going to keep it moist, tender, but it still exposes your cap for some great looking bark. Okay, so this is going to be tender. It's already. I mean, it's just falling through. I'm probing 207, so yeah, we're pretty much done here. Nice. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it off, let it get to ambient room temperature, meaning till the internal temperature of the chuck roast hits about 160, 165. And then I'm going to put it in an oven at warm. My oven only goes to 170 is the lowest it'll go. And we're going to let it rest there for at least an hour beyond that. So plan on a 2-hour rest. And we'll see you at that point when I pull it out and slice it up. And I think you're going to love this. We'll see you soon. All right, guys, just wanted to you get a quick shot of this chuck roast resting to get to ambient room temperature. So it's going to take about an hour. Then we're going to throw it in the oven at 170 just to rest until we're ready to eat it. I mean, ideally, it being a chuck roast instead of a brisket, you can eat it right after you rest it for an hour, just like this here, out in the open. But if you need to keep it warm, whether this be a brisket, ribs, chuck roast, anything, 170 in the oven is great to accomplish that. All right, we'll see you when we cut it up. All right, so we're back. This is rested for a total of 2 hours. 1 hour to get to ambient room temperature, 1 hour in the oven at 170, and it's looking great. I mean, it's tender. Now, keep in mind when you make this, it's not brisket, okay? It's the chuck is made up. The roast is made up of 4 different interskeletal muscles. You can see here, one, two, 3, 4. Okay, your center is the most tender one. So you have this vein of um, fat that will not render. This is unrenderable in the middle here. So the way I like to cut my chucks is to work around and cut them by each muscle. So I'm going to start here. Wow, this is so tender. So as I said, keep in mind, it's not brisket. So you're going to get a little resistance. That's okay. We're out for flavor and tenderness at the end of the day, but it's a different beast than brisket. So it's going to be very tender, but don't expect that bend and all that you're going to get out of a brisket, okay? But what you're going to get, wow, look at the smoke ring. And I don't know if the camera's picking up the juices, but this is, I mean, look at your smoke ring. Now, the other thing is you can make this on any type of smoker you have. Pellet grill, offset, ceramic, Weber kettle. It works on all of them. But this, it's tender too. I mean, it pulls apart. But the flavor, folks, you got to try this. It gives you that brisket. It's the tenderness is between a brisket and a steak, but the flavor, again, it's like morphing them into one. This is incredible. The family's gonna like it. I'm gonna put this back together so it'll stay moist. Oh wow, that's good. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. If you like what we're doing here, please subscribe, like, and share. I know this was a brief run through. If there's any specific questions, hit me up in the comments. Appreciate you.